Well, you know, previous presidents such as Reagan did not have big legislative accomplishments in the first 100 days. So there's been a lot of, optimism about how he would change everything because he has a Republican Congress, but that didn't take account of these holdouts. But one thing that's misunderstood is what seems to be the chaos in the White House. The way Donald Trump operates is that he has these advisors around him. Yeah. They all have different opinions, and in the end, he makes a decision. And so it sounds, as if they're all fighting with each other, but that is the way he's always operated. I mean, for example, when Trump decided to turn Mar-a-Lago into a club, and there was a lot of opposition from the local town council, and the question was, is this something that's viable? He consulted with different lawyers. He consulted with different real estate friends, and over a period of a month, Paul Rampell, his Florida lawyer, convinced him that this would work. So there was a lot of back and forth almost daily, and that's the way he comes to decisions. He doesn't have one chief of staff. Everything goes through him. Everything gets funneled. No, he wants to have this chaos, and in the end, he makes a decision.
So he likes a council of adversaries, basically, was what you're saying. Is that correct?
He likes to.
A council of adversaries.
That's right. Yeah, and and it's natural for the press to focus on this advisor or that advisor because that makes a good story. Yeah. But in the end, that's not important. The important thing is Donald Trump. He is, as he says, the chief strategist, and I think most of us would operate the same way if we were in the White House.
Well, yeah, and it's not surprising. You mentioned press a couple of times here. What is interesting is Newsbusters put out a survey yesterday. They released the results of a survey, and they told us, not surprisingly, the Trump media coverage, 89% of it has been negative since he's taken office, which makes it a little harder for us out here to get a more objective kind of idea of what might be going on.
Yeah, and the worst thing is the dishonesty where a story pretends to have a point of view and then omits a key fact that would have totally undercut the story, and that does affect public opinion. People get the wrong impression, so that's an uphill battle that Trump has to wage. On the other hand, he enjoys jousting with the press. He certainly whips up his base by attacking the press. And maybe over time, when the results start to come in, maybe after 6 months, maybe people will start to say, hey, this is a good guy. He is doing a good job. Just like Harry Truman, he was thought of as being this oaf, didn't graduate from college. The press was always against him. But over time, he is now considered one of our best presidents by Americans. I think that will happen with Trump as well.